welcome back to Craig's Garage. We're putting the Buick back together today, so, or tomorrow, or sometime throughout this video. So, welcome back.
Yeah. Here's your phone back.
Oh, yeah. That's... As you guys saw from our previous video, we got this running. I got it running. Can you believe that? So, I've got another problem. It's leaking water. Simple fix. I think my water pump gasket is broke. So I got a spare one. We're gonna put that in, and we're gonna put it. Yeah. We're putting these things in. These things are called radiator hoses. These things are actually a lot nicer than my other one. They're more flexible and adjustable. So hopefully they work. If they don't, I'm doomed. I got some new hose clamps to put onto it, but we also got a small problem. I have no vacuum advance. So I drove it in the last video. Yeah, last video with no vacuum advance. So it fires weird. So still drove good. Only did like 60 in it, but hey, it drove. That's all I care about. So I bought a fan spacer because the nipple that hooks up to the vacuum advance part is like half of my thumb in distance from getting chopped off. So I have a 1/4 inch spacer we're going to put in. I don't want to go any farther out because then eventually it's going to start to wobble and then you can wreck water pumps doing that. And having a flex fan go through your mighty radiator here isn't the greatest. So I want to get it running just temporarily, and eventually we'll switch it over to electric fans. I got to get a new alternator, so that's going to get changed over, and then I already got the cold case radiator in. I just need the fans. So yeah, let's just get straight to work. So I'm pulling out the radiator because it's a pain to get everything out if you want to leave that flex fan in there. Not the flex fan, the radiator in it, and try to get everything hooked up around it. So I'm going to do the right thing and take it all out so I don't wreck anything. That was a long intro. I apologize. Okay. I have coolant draining at the moment. So it's about good enough. I apologize for the wind. It's a speck cold today. It wasn't yesterday when I started this intro. But hey, Mother Nature, she's confusing. I'm just going to time lapse this for you guys because it's going to be boring. Got the entire front pulled apart, and we might have found a problem. So it's leaking from this bolt. Water pump gasket sits on like this. So the bigger bolts are the timing cover ones. So it would be these 4 here. And then these little ones are what the actual water pump bolts are. And this one's got a crap ton of dirt. And it's not seated right. So I'm going to put the other pump gasket on, clean the surface off, and then see how this one holds. doing a cold start this morning. Getting ready to rain. It is dark. Dark, so it's probably the end of the world. No, I hope not. So, always check the oil. So, just like prepping an airplane. Gotta just check all the fluids, eh? That's probably good. I haven't checked that in a while. So, we're taking it back over. We did finish it up last night. That's full, didn't leak any. Nothing's leaking. That is awesome. So, hopefully she'll start. Left the battery hooked up, so we are going to find out. I think that's good. And then we'll check transmission fluid. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see if she'll start. Give positive a good old wiggle. So, pump is tight. It did leak a crap ton of oil on the control arms and stuff. But we'll see if she starts, because tomorrow we're putting the hood and grill on, and then we're going to work on some of the electrical that it needs. Ooh, that's rough on the door. Let's see. Choke it hard. A few pumps. And well, if I turn that. Thing fired right up. It's got oil pressure. Perfect. Now we just pull the fire extinguisher out. Set it on the roof in case something happens. And we let it warm up. See you when we're hitting the road. I've returned. Had that bunch of stuff go on, so I'm finally able to return to the Buick. Digging around for some parts. I build that 430. We're gonna drop a 5-speed into her. Just want some legs on it. You know? But, I did get that drilling figured out. When I went to town to go get a longer drill bit, I had also gotten a flat in the process. So, that turned into a bunch of stuff going on, and yeah, pretty much just now got time to work on it. So, I did pick up some longer bolts. Are not grade 8, but if I can get them out of my back pocket, they are a speck longer. I got 2 different sizes just to make sure. So I'm going to start with the smaller one. We'll work the way up. So yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. If we do get it to work, we're going to fidget with the windshield wipers. It is sprinkling a bit outside. So we're going to fidget with the windshield wiper motor because it is not working. We're going to go around the block. If it doesn't leak, we're set. Then we can put the hood and grill and everything back into it. And then in next episode, that when we do work on the Buick, I got a guy that has a core support. We're going to buy it off of him. I want to do some paint work on this car. So, we're getting close. So, let's see if these bolts work. Oh, my light's on, but we're going to go with it. I'm back. So yesterday we had a bunch of stuff happen. Ignore that the tire's off. I had a flat again on the van. Brand new tire too. That was no flat one. So I must have hit something out there. But yesterday I had stripped my grade 5. I knew it was going to strip out and I still got it anyways. So Dad picked me up some grade 8 ones from his work. So thank you, Dad. We are going to try to install it. I'm just going to skip it because it's probably going to annoy me. We got to fix my fan shroud one of these days. And then now I got to put my overflow tank back onto it because I snapped it off. And also broke that because I have anger issues. But we're going to ignore that part for right now. And we're going to get this bolt put into it. So it is a beautiful day. It's about 60 degrees here in upper Wisconsin. Or lower. Middle of Wisconsin, we'll say. So, yeah. See you guys when this is on. Got turbo on that. Alright, everything is tightened up. Got a lock washer on there. Not washer, nut. So, I'm gonna clean this all up. Pray that it doesn't leak on it. This was not a fun project doing that. There's gonna smoke everywhere. Hopefully, don't light anything on fire, you know. You know. That would suck a lot. Alright. Say that's good enough. Keep an eye on that oil bulb. I'm going to put the tire back on it. Get it back onto the ground. Start it up and pull it out. And the mosquitoes are out. I hate them things. We are in motion here. Everything's back to normal, hopefully. Hopefully I tighten the rest of the bolts up on the oil pump housing up enough. But we are going for a test drive. That's if it'll start up and hold oil pressure. So, you know, fucking with them are a pain in the ass. But that's everything out of the way. So if it succeeds, we'll put the hood and grill and everything back into it. Maybe dump that quadrijet up on top of it. I'm joking. Alright, cold start, no choke. It's gonna take a while for it to crank over and start. Okay, we got power. Here we go. Come on. Oil pressure. Idling? Idling. Alright, we'll let it run for a minute. I want to check that pump really quick. What the hell is this? No, it's the light. Okay. That shroud's gonna catch. Does not appear to be leaking yet. So it holds. That's great news. That exhaust leak is bad. No, my luck, some of the bolts are just loose. Does it bother me any? Fuck no. Let's roll. Pull it out to the front where I can see it in daylight. So if this test drive goes good, told you what we're gonna do next, which won't be today, but this weekend. Ah, that fence road's bad. I do apologize for the glare. We got a quarter of a tank. I think we can get around the block. Pull into the sun. Alright. I'll check everything over really quick, you guys, and then we'll hit the road. Let's go take a look. Please be holding. Alright, it's leaking a tiny bit. That might be there's oil up on top. Okay, we'll check it out. Let's get back on hold. But it's not as bad. So we'll have to tighten bolts somewhat. Alrighty. So I got hinges over here. About your phone light? Here's one and here's two. Please tell me what bolts in here. Let's see. 1, 2. There should be 3 over here. One snapped off on this side. So there are 3 on this side.
Hood is extremely dirty.
It looks weird. I can't see my engine.
Hell yeah.
Top of the afternoon. You guys, I left off last night by getting the bird shit hood back on. So I'm touching up the front end here. So we just got the grill left, the hood latch, I got to tighten that down, and then the headlight bezels. And then the front end's complete. And then I want to change the air cleaner out. I'm on a short schedule right now. I'm going over to a buddy's house, and I would like to take the Buick. So, yeah, we're going to do a burnout, and he's going to try to get it on recording if he'll even do a burnout. If it lights up some smoke, hey, that's success. If it doesn't leave black, I don't care. So, I'm going to just tighten up this front. I'm going to kind of speed run this. So, hope you guys are doing great. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, well, the engine won't work. It will. Man, is it getting hot out. Even though it's only like 60 degrees outside, but I don't know why I'm wearing a jacket. That's better. Cool air. Feels good. If it's nice outside, you got a project or something, go outside. Pause this, you can always come back. I don't know if I got it, because got some timers. Alright, now will it latch properly? That's the real question. So it might be lined up, but is it gonna work right? It latched. Now will it open? Oh, like butter. Alright, we're gonna have to tighten up the bumper too. She's getting a little loose. Hey, the hood closes. Doing great. Anybody that's still here watching, I appreciate you guys sticking through this. I know this video is just all over the place, and yeah, it's been an actual mess trying to get to the point that I'm at. Something I wanted to grab really quick was the air cleaner. We're running the proper one on this today. guys don't, like anybody that's new to cars like me, you don't know what a ram air hood or air cleaner is, this is kind of an idea of what one looks like. This is in the original factory ram air cleaner for this car. So, if you guys look closely, here are two vents that go into the hood. So it like when we're driving, it's throwing air right into the engine bay. So there are two foam pads, the ones that are sitting on the radiator, which is you guys can't see, but they sit here. They kind of hook up, and this will hook up to the hood then. And then this is all merged into one. And there are two vacuum motors in there. They're like flapper doors. And when you're at an idle, they sit closed. So let's say you got your 2-barrel and it's wide open. You're doing about 70 highway speeds. You mash it, and it pulls vacuum. It will open these doors open. Bunny. And it will pull air through and into the carburetor. So if you really think about it, it's technically like a type of supercharger. So now, like, you can see Mopar, Chevy, anybody that's got this type, and you see holes in the hood for a vent, it's more than likely a ram air cleaner. So this one we got to change. You guys can light me up for this one. But the new distributor I got, this cup hits it. So it's all wonky. And my great genius cut a hole in it. So you guys can light me up for that one for wrecking an original scoop. These were nice and black, and they've kind of just chipped. So it's kind of going back to what it used to be. But we're going to pull this off. So then it's just the lip. It's going to look a little weird, but I want to run this air cleaner. So I'm going to take this off. I think I got a screwdriver that will just go straight over it. I believe it's a quarter inch bolt. So that would be in my toolbox, I believe. If not, I did bring the vice grip. I'll just use the vice grip. Pop this hood back open right in a minute. Now, something I ran into when I was making this air cleaner, I'm kind of redoing it. I ran into the problem where these threads wouldn't work. They're all stripped out. So, my coworker gave me the bright idea. Take a super small zip tie, put it in there and cut it off. Flush with the piece here. It's kind of like that. It'll add like a makeshift spacer and will kind of fill in the gap of what's missing. So it'll give something to bite to. So thought I'd give that out. You could use a small piece of wire. You could electrical tape it. I don't know if electrical tape would actually work. But something in there just to make it bite. Now don't torque it down to where you rip that back out, but it gives you guys an idea and something to think about. If you guys want to just skip this part, go for it. I'm not stopping you. So when you see the hood pop open, you know you're there. Be a stubborn one, you. Oh, I was taking the wrong one off. I'm going to get a screwdriver. Even better, sockets. That was the right one. You betcha, I was correct. It's 1/4 inch. Now we're gonna an adapter for starters. Okay, that's done. Now I just gotta do the headlight bezel. Now, I went a long ways to go get these. I dolled them up myself. These are brand new from a 68 headlight bezels. There ain't a single thing wrong with them except this little rip right here. That's it. So we're gonna install it because that feels like the right thing to do. We'll see how she looks. I'll throw up a picture of what it looked like with the other headlight bezels. So. It's not perfect, but it's there. Oh, wow. It's been a while. This hood is cobbled. Shit. Go get some gas. Cruising along at 60. We are almost out of gas. We got about 1/8 of a tank. I think we'll make it to town. It's not that far from here. It's about another 5 miles. But we are just cruising. So I'm not gonna get on it. Not yet with this low of gas. So, because the harder you push them, the more they drink. You know, there's a saying, I'm probably going to screw this up, where when you close one door, another one opens. Well, another problem for him. we have to take the intake back off. So she's leaking water through the intake. So I'm keeping an eye on the oil pressure, and I'll keep an eye on the oil. So, and on the temp too. So we're in for a long battle. You know, maybe it's time I just buy them parts for that 430 and we build that sucker. So I'm just gonna keep cruising and probably break down. All right, I'll see you guys soon. We are on our way back to the shed. So it doesn't look like it's leaking water into the engine, the intake. I think it might be my thermostat housing is not wanting to function right, like it's the gasket shot. So in next video we'll be diving into that. So let me get back to the shed and we'll talk a minute. We are back in the shed. So I just shut it off. I'll show you guys what's going on. Maybe a guy with a little bit more experience will know what's going on. So let me turn my phone light on. Okay. Let me pull this off. I really don't know what it is. No. What? It's not doing it now? I'm so confused. Okay. It doesn't make sense, does it? I know our tabby cover is leaking a bit. And it's that bolt right there next to the line. It was leaking water, and then that's where everything will run through, because it goes right into the, here actually, I have it sitting right in front of me. I do apologize for the mess. One day I'll have a shop, but the shed works. So this is our bolt, and it runs right into the water jacket. And it's leaking, and I think it's leaking a bit of water into the oil. So we will do an oil change. But why is it? I'm glad it's not leaking. I don't know what was going on. Okay. Here, let me go like this. I want to get that pressure out of the system. And I'm not spraying it all over my alternator. Sounds like Taco Bell. What? Right. And we are leaking oil again. So. Okay, now it's not leaking water. Don't explode. Pressure's out of it, so we should be fine. Now the water's full again. Okay, am I just tripping out, or... Yeah, I know the oil pumps, something on the oil pump is leaking, so we're gonna have to go around and tighten, or it's something. But I swear that right here was all bubbling, and so confused. Well, yeah, let me get situated here. I'm so confused. Well, we did it. Put the entire front end back together like I wanted in the video. Yeah, we got more problems. Something is acting up in the front, but we're making progress. See, every little bit I do It's one step closer to getting this car done. The next video, if anybody is interested, we're going to be dropping that back window into it. Hopefully getting power steering. Yeah, we should have power steering in the next video. Then, what else do we got? We gotta do the fuel tank. So we have window, power steering, fuel tank, directionals, lights, like running lights. I think that's it. Oh, number 6, a car wash. If we can get it to a car wash and everything to stop leaking, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Remember, I am on a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of September. We are slowly climbing and getting there. We are at 122 subscribers. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far and helping me out. I hope you guys are enjoying the series and all the stupid shit that I do because, you know, I'm a teenage kid and we got to experiment a little in life. So see you guys in the next video.